Now we take the second type of present tense, that is present continuous. So what is the structure of this present continuous? If it is a positive sentence, I am writing a letter. This is a positive statement. And I am writing a letter. Here in this sentence, I is the subject, am, that is be form. We are using be form as the helping verb because this is a continuous tense. So be form we are using. Am writing is the main verb, and this writing form is present participle form. You have learned already. So verb plus ing form is called as present participle, and now we are using present participle form in constructing a continuous tense sentence. So I am writing, this is a helping verb, this is a main verb, and this is the rest of the sentence. So I am writing a letter. This is the structure of the positive sentence. Subject plus helping verb, that is auxiliary verb, plus the main verb which is in present participle form, and the rest of the sentence. Usually with I we use auxiliary verb, that is be form am. With we use are. With you we use are. With he we use is. With she we use is. With it we use is. With they we use are. So for your convenience I have just mentioned all these things. So with the different persons we change the be forms. According to the person. We have to select the be form, and we have to use the appropriate be form according to the subject we are using in the sentence. If I'm taking I as a subject of my sentence, then I use am as an auxiliary verb. If I take we, then I have to use are. If I take you, then I have to use are. If I take he, then I have to use is. In the same way, like if I just replace this with he, then I have to say this sentence as he is writing a letter. In that way, according to the subject, we have to make use of the auxiliary forms, like auxiliary verbs, be forms. Now we take the negative statement. I'm not writing a letter. I'm not writing a letter. The same sentence I have made it into a negative statement, like I'm not writing a letter. In this, I is the subject, am is the auxiliary verb, the be form, and not is used because it is a negative sentence. Writing is the main verb, that is present participle form. A letter is the rest of the sentence. In this we have used the structure subject plus help, auxiliary verb plus not plus the main verb plus the remaining part of the sentence. If we change the person again, the helping verb is going to change. If I just take he as the subject, he, now according to the subject I have to change the auxiliary verb also. So along with he I can use is. He is not writing a letter. So this is the structure of negative statement. When we take the question, how to frame a question in present continuous. That means we have to bring this auxiliary verb to the front so that we can make a question. So what is the auxiliary verb that I am using? Am. I is the subject. Am I not writing a letter? This is a negative question, of course. We can make a positive question also. So simply, if we can remove this not, then it becomes a positive question. Am I writing a letter? Here, am I not writing a letter? And if we take the third person singular, he. Now, how to frame a question with this? Is he not writing a letter? Is he not writing a letter? And if you want a positive question, is he writing a letter? Is he writing a letter? Is the auxiliary verb which is used to frame a question now. He is the subject of the sentence, and not indicates a negative state, like negative question. Writing is the main verb that is used in the present participle form and the rest of the sentence. So the structure of the sentence would be like subject plus helping verb plus the main verb. Usually to frame continuous tenses we use be forms, and so I'm using here a be form. I'm writing a letter. So this is the structure of the present continuous. And when it comes to the uses, when we use this present continuous form, when we are referring to an action in progress at the time of speaking, an action in progress at the time of speaking, when we are speaking, and if something is happening to express that action which is happening, we use continuous form. Of course, he is reading a book. Present, he is reading a book. That means this action is in progress. When I am talking to you, he is reading a book. That means that action is in progress. And such actions, we try to put them in present continuous tense. Now, the second usage is a planned activity in future. If you plan to do something in future, if you plan to do something in future, to express such a planned activity, we can express that in present continuous. For example, we are leaving for Chennai tomorrow. That means you plan to leave for Chennai tomorrow. So if something is planned, if you are trying to refer to a planned activity in near future, so if something is going to happen in near future, if you plan to do something in near future, so such actions are can be expressed in present continuous. For example, we are leaving for Chennai tomorrow. This is the best example. Like we plan to leave to Chennai. Like we plan to leave for Chennai tomorrow. So this planned activity, to express this planned activity, we are keeping this sentence in present continuous. So we have two uses of this present continuous. When you are referring to an action which is in progress at the time of speaking, which is in progress, that means which is going on at the time of speaking, then we use this present continuous. And the second usage is when you are trying to refer a planned activity in near future. When you are trying to refer a planned activity in near future, then we can express such action in present continuous. And we have seen the examples also. He is reading a book. That means the action is in progress. We are leaving for Chennai tomorrow. That means you are planned a trip for Chennai tomorrow. So these two are the uses of present continuous. Of course, we have few points which we have to remember. Like as I said, in simple present tense, we have referred some points like verbs denoting likes or dislikes, verbs of perception, verbs of possession. These verbs, they are not used in progressive tense. That means they are not used in continuous tense. This one point you have to remember. These verbs are always used in simple present tense. They are not used in continuous tense. They have to be used in simple tense only. They should not be used in continuous tense. This one point you have to keep in your mind. Now we take the third type of present tense, that is present perfect. Present perfect. So what is the structure of present perfect and what is the helping verb that we use to construct a sentence in present perfect is have forms. So here see the positive sentence structure, the structure of a positive sentence.